I just picked up a package from my new mailbox, went and checked my old mailbox. I'd say it's pretty productive for getting home as late as I did. So now, heading back home, I'm gonna finish editing yesterday's vlog. The day before's vlog? I don't know. So as much as I really don't want to go to the gym, I'm gonna go to the gym because there's nothing like overcorrecting when it comes to a night of drinking. And when I say overcorrecting, I mean drinking lots of water the next day, eating sort of healthy, exercising. I mean, I really don't want to go, but my hair is dirty and I might as well go to the gym before I wash it, right? This will be the first time I go to the gym since I got my eyebrows done. So it's been a while. It's been a long while. I don't think I'm going to take my camera because I'm always worried that I'm going to leave it or drop it or something like that. So if I do film something, I will film it on my phone. Full HD be damned. I'm back from the gym. I am so glad I went. I feel a million times better. I don't feel an ounce of from having gone out and drank the past couple days. Not that I really was feeling that bad before. I really wasn't. I didn't wake up like hungover or anything like that. I just kind of felt like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like this feeling that like I went out last night kind of feeling, but not necessarily hungover feeling. Oh, my nail broke. This nail was so long and even and pretty, and it just broke. This one broke too. This one was also long and pretty. I must have hit it really hard. Hugo doesn't really have a big appetite today. I'm so pissed. Like 2 weeks ago, I purchased more of that baby food and it was supposed to arrive on the 19th and it never arrived. And then I realized it still hadn't arrived because it was the second chemo that he's going through without it. And that's like the only thing that works for him. I'm so upset. And so when I checked, it was like, yeah, there's no option to like resend the item, so we can just give you a refund. So I got a refund for it, but it doesn't really help. Oh no, he's eating a little bit. So I took a shower and put a mask on just because, I don't know, I feel when I go out, especially when it's somewhere like it was the past 2 days where people are allowed to smoke, because now a lot of the bars and stuff don't allow it, but because this was an outdoor event, both of them, it was allowed. So not only do I just like feel gross inside, I feel gross outside. I feel like my skin takes in all those pollutants and I'm just totally, that's one of the other reasons why I went to the gym, to kind of sweat out toxins and kind of clear out pores, and now I'm doing this. I might even do the derma roller thing because I think it's been about a month because I did it before the microblading, and it's been about a month of microblading, I think. I think a month will be Tuesday, maybe? I don't know. So the mask I'm doing today is one that I've shown you guys before. It's the Clarisonic, I believe it's called their like detoxifying mud mask or something like that. Trying to use up the masks that I have open. I have lots of masks that are brand new, so you guys are probably getting annoyed that I wear the same ones, but I'm really trying to be mindful with products that I'm opening, making sure that I'm using them up, because a lot tends to go to waste. Like sometimes I won't use a mask for a while and I open it up and it's like separated and gross and weird, and then I have to throw it out, so that hurts me. So as long as they're sealed, usually it's okay. I also use the purifying gel cleanser from Derma E, which I normally don't use often unless I really want to clean. Like my normal day-to-day, I don't use it because I feel like it would be too harsh, but I'll use it like if I went to the gym or something like that, you know what I mean, when I need some extra clean. Yeah, so I'm finishing uploading yesterday's vlog, so that's 2 in 1 day because I was behind. And then I have to edit today's, which doesn't really seem like there's that much going on because I didn't really leave the house much except for going to the gym. So Hugo hasn't eaten that much since chemo yesterday. Like he ate some last night and he ate some now. He didn't really eat much this morning and he didn't want to eat at all before chemo. I think it was too early for him. I've decided that I'm going to kind of like back off about it because I tend to almost stress myself out about how much he's eating and how often he's eating and is he eating everything and all that, and coming up with things to kind of like trick him to eat, you know? And the reason why I'm gonna back off is not because I don't want him to eat. It's obviously not it. But for the longest time, I felt like he wasn't putting weight on, you know? And it was kind of always, you know, slim, no matter how much I fed him. So it always concerned me if he didn't eat because he couldn't afford to lose any weight. Well, I've mentioned before, he started chemo at 28 kilos. And the last time they weighed him, he was 31, 32 kilos. So he's put on a decent amount of weight since he started chemo, which is good because I've been like, you know, I didn't want him to like lose weight and get even thinner. But he's at a good weight right now that I can kind of back off. And the reason why I want to do that is because if you think about when you're sick and you're not feeling well, because with the chemo, even with the anti-nausea medication, he probably doesn't feel good totally, you know, his stomach probably feels a little funny. You know, when your stomach feels funny, you don't want to eat. And that's okay. It's okay to feel like sick. Even when I'm super sick, sometimes I barely eat and I survive. I don't want to be stressed about it. I don't want to be like chasing him, not chasing him around, but you know what I mean, kind of following him from room to room, because what happens is he'll like get tempted by something that I will offer him, and he'll eat it, and then he'll kind of just like eat a little bit of it, and then I don't know if he just like feels funny or whatever, and he kind of will, you know, head over to another room, and me wanting, you know, the best for him, wanting him to eat and stuff, sometimes I'll follow him from room to room. The other reason is like it hurts me to waste food as well. So I think from now on after chemo, because I know that this is how it's gonna be, especially when, you know, there's particular chemo drugs that tend to be a little more intense for him, not all of them. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'll just serve him a little bit just so that he has something if he wants to eat it. If he decides he doesn't want to eat it, that's fine, because I know every single time his appetite comes back. So this is just the first, you know, couple days, maybe 3 days, depending on which drug it is for that week. And then his appetite comes back, and then he's eating all his food and all that. So if it comes to the point where he is starting to like lose weight again, or it's become really obvious that he's not eating at all, then we can, you know, revisit the food stocking that I do. Like I mentioned, he did eat some last night. He ate a little more than he did last night tonight. He did have a few bites this morning. I think Luna ate most of it though. It's not like he's not eating anything, you know what I mean? He's eating something, just not as much as I would like. But he's at an amazing weight. He is, I think, the heaviest he's ever been the entire time that I've got him. Because when I got him, he was a rescue, so he's very thin for a long time. As I put the weight on, he's good. Hope you guys like get what I mean. I hope I'm not gonna have anyone crazy being like, "You're starving your dog." No, I'm not starving him. We're just gonna back off a little bit, right? I'm like, just chill out. I'm not feeling that great. Even though he's been like still like running around and all that. It's like, can I just not? Can we just not? Hugo, who's my good boy? Who's my good boy? Who's my good boy? Who's my good boy? Maybe like that. I'm going to call it a night for this vlog. I will see you guys tomorrow. I keep thinking tomorrow's Monday. I thought today was Sunday for most of the day. It's not. Tomorrow's Sunday. And then we have Monday. Alright. Bye guys.